Fourth and final one for season 1. We're back in Trivia Arena. I'm Z, your host. Okay, right now I would start telling you about what our 4 categories are, but just for fun, because somebody really wanted to be a pain in the butt. Sean, I asked you what categories you wanted. You said you would do anything, football, basketball, or baseball related, and you came up with this crap. You'll do food, you would do palindromes, you would do greatest dynasties, fruit and veggies. Thanks for the challenge.
Yeah, it'll be educational.
Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Well, all right, you thought you could throw me a curveball? Screw you. You get exactly what you asked for. We're going to dive right into it right now.
You're reading signs like the Astros? Seen that curveball coming?
Yeah, you want to see me beat a drum to try and tip you off? No, it's not going to happen here, man. Round 1, you wanted palindromes. You got them. Every single answer is a palindrome. These are numerical facts and data used to show performance in given categories. Examples can include QB rating, batting average, and 3-point percentage.
Stats?
Yes, sir. You're on the board. Prior to MLB's StatCast and Pitch FX systems, baseball teams, scouts, and parks use guns with what technology to measure the speeds of pitches?
Radar guns.
Yes, sir. Number 3. According to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, this is a fast car used in professional auto racing. It includes F1, NASCAR, and the IndyCar series. This is like the most popular palindrome of all time. This is what we learned.
Oh, wait. That is totally throwing me through a loop.
Yes.
Um.
I think he's overthinking it. I like this.
Yeah, like the only thing that was going through my head was stuff. Yeah, it's not a company that makes cars.
Generic term.
Race car.
Finally.
Oh, okay. Okay, very generic. Okay.
Number 4, finally. Another way to say a baseball slugger has a lot of power in his bat. He's got what?
Oh, he's got pop.
There you go. All right. Number 5. This baseball statistic measures how many times a batter was walked to first base.
Oh, BB.
Yeah. Now, this is going to be the next evolution. These are word palindromes, so it's not necessarily the same letters back and forth. Okay, you can interchange the words back and forth, but not the letters. This annual sporting competition was held in 2004 in Los Angeles. Events included Moto Freestyle, Moto Step Up, and Skateboard Big Air. What was it?
X Games?
The very specific one.
Oh.
You are there. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
It was X Games 10, otherwise known as X Games X.
Oh, okay.
This NBA player's father owns the record for being the tallest in NBA history. This University of Oregon product followed his father's footsteps and was drafted into the league in 2019. Who is it?
Is that Ball?
Yes, Bol. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
This one is going to be fun. We remember Super Bowl 54 as a heartbreaker when the 49ers lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. At least we remember it as a heartbreaker. What was unique about the game was it was held on a palindromic date. What was the date that Super Bowl was played on?
2/2/2020?
I'll give it to you, yeah. Technically, it was 02/02/2020, February 2nd, 2020.
02/02/2020.
You're right. And now we get to have a palindromic father and son duo. Dick, the dad, had a short-lived career as a first baseman. But Rob, Dick's son, was a 3-time All-Star closer and went to the 2002 World Series with the San Francisco Giants. What is the palindromic family name?
Nen.
Yes, sir. If you ever go on Reddit and you look up palindromic careers, it is like a deep research dive that people do to try and find guys that follow that kind of a career path. And there's a 2-time World Series champion by the name of Ryan Vogelsong. His career may have the ultimate example of a palindromic career. Name the teams that make up his entire career path.
Oh. Pittsburgh Pirates, Cincinnati Reds, San Francisco Giants, and then the reverse?
No.
Oh, really? Who am I missing?
You somehow added in an extra team, too.
Was it just Pirates, Giants, and Pirates?
No, sir. He made his debut with the Giants, then went to the Pirates, And then he came back to the Giants. Then went to the Pirates for 1 season. And then he signed the official one-day contract to retire with the Giants.
Oh my gosh. I thought he went to the Reds too. Maybe not.
You had 8 points through the first 10 questions. Congratulations, sir. Now, Sean, who in the heck are you? What do you do?
I'm Sean. I know Z from grad school and working at the Oakland A's together. And we just love to talk sports. I live and die for football season. Go 49ers.
Yep.
Lived in the Bay Area for most of my life. Lived in California my whole life outside of like summers in random places. Just love hanging around the house, watching sports. I have dual monitors up so that I can always watch all the games that are going on simultaneously, and it's great for March Madness and NFL Red Zone. So now I'll just sit back and relax because I feel old. Just living life one day at a time.
Well, welcome. Thanks for joining. I'm really happy that you did this because, again, like you just decided to come up with some crazy stuff. Thanks. It'll be fun, though.
You wanted a challenge. You wanted something to change up your routine.
That's the whole point of this. I don't expect to get like the same baseball and basketball fans on here all the time. I want people that really throw me for a loop. All right, you ready for your second quarter?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, round 2, delectable names. You wanted fruit and vegetables. I expanded it a little bit. So all these names have to do with food. Ready?
All right.
This is an Indian and South Asian dish that is typically hot, just like this basketball player's shooting. This warrior became the NBA's all-time leader in three-point shots made this season. You know who it is. Say it.
Steph Curry.
Curry is the food and Curry is the name. Hell yeah. You can't make sushi rolls, sake, or pilafs without this food. Also, it's a 3-time Super Bowl champion sharing the same name who is widely considered the best wide receiver to ever play the game. Who is it?
Jerry Rice, y'all.
I like it with some enthusiasm. Number 3, this NBA and Los Angeles Lakers legend also shares his name with some of the best beef in the world. Yell it as you take your shot, Sean.
Kobe!
There you go. This player is a freshwater fish. He quickly swam his way upstream through the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim's minor league system, became the Rookie of the Year in 2012, 3-time league MVP, and face of the franchise. What's that fish?
I thought you were talking about Tim Salmon, but it is definitely Mike Trout.
I was going to throw Salmon in there at first, too, as like an extra curveball, but I didn't want to go too deep here. Number 5, quarter number 2. This MLB outfielder was a champion with the Red Sox in 2007 and the American League's stolen base leader in 2011 with the Oakland A's. He legally changed his name to the childhood nickname his sister gave him because he looked like a character from a popular cereal brand. I'm sure you know who we're talking about.
Cocoa Crisp. One of the greatest names out there.
I'm going to test your memory on this one. He's a 9-time Pro Bowl selection who played for the Carolina Panthers, Chicago Bears, and Green Bay Packers. And this player was voted to the All-Pro 5 times and a member of both the All-2000s and 2010s teams. You could say his career was as hot as his last name. Who am I describing?
Packers, Bears, and Panthers? 9-time Pro Bowler? Who moved around that much? And was that good? Oh! Julius Peppers.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
Thank you. They only get better from here. This fish is one that's best fried. Also, he's a pitcher in the Baseball Hall of Fame, owner of a perfect game, a Cy Young winner, and 5-time champion. His number 27 was retired by the A's in 1991. Do you know which green and gold legend this is?
For some reason,
you mean for all the games that we worked at the A's where we had to look at all the Hall of Fame retired numbers in center field?
That's what I thought. Yeah, okay, so Catfish Hunter.
Okay, thank you. I was like, A's. That should be the...
I forgot. Now that I haven't stared at it in at least 2 years, but going to a game or like 8 since working there, kind of pushing me. Like I said at the beginning, I'm old now.
This player was a college national champion in 1981 with the Clemson Tigers, a Super Bowl 20 champion, and he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2006. His imposing size earned him the nickname of the appliance where you store your food to keep it cold. I need the full name.
Richard the Refrigerator Perry?
I'll give it to you. It's William.
Oh, Okay, yeah.
But Refrigerator Perry, you're right. Charles Theodore's bowl haircut was so bad as a child, the nickname given to him by kids stuck with him his entire life. He won 3 World Series rings with the Minnesota Twins in 1991, and then 2 with the New York Yankees in 1998 and 1999. He had a 19-year career, but later became a hitting coach with the Red Sox, Cubs, Mets, and A's. Who is this hitter?
Chili Davis?
His bowl haircut was so bad they called it a chili bowl. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was starting to get there, but then I was like, the haircut part actually threw me off. His name was Charles Theodore?
His name's Charles Theodore Davis, but he had the chili bowl haircut.
You learn something new every day.
Yes, sir. Last one for the second quarter. This MLB slugger spent 13 of his 17 seasons in the Big Apple. He won the 1983 Rookie of the Year and 1986 World Series with the New York Mets, and later 2 more championships with the Yankees in 96 and 99. His long swing was as sweet as the fruit in his last name. Who was it?
Yeah, Darryl Strawberry.
Yep, you got it.
I read that, I think it was Mike Lupica, maybe it was Michael Lewis, book of I forget what his title was, but it was about like that whole Mets team and how outrageously good they were, and in particular it focused on Darryl Strawberry. So as soon as you said the 19-year career, Mets and Yankees, I was like, oh my God, I got this.
So you're up to 18 through 2 quarters. How you feeling?
Warming up like Steph Curry, maybe even Game 6 Clay. We'll see, but I need to have a strong second half and come in the clutch like a Jimmy G.
All right. Well, after this quarter, I'll let you know where you stand amongst some of the other giants that I've had on, and you can start to, size yourself up, see where you're at. Now, I haven't told you guys yet. You're going to be the first one to know this. I do plan on having a head-to-head competition. I'm going to put up a little something on the line between the 2 highest scorers, and I'll have you guys actually clash live together.
I am absolutely game.
All right. Well, you have to get there first. Third quarter. Sean, you wanted dynasties, and you got it. Here we go with number 1. This American League team won 3 straight World Series from 1972 to 1974. What team was it, and what nickname did they earn during that run?
Oh, well, it's the Oakland A's, and I'm guessing it was the Swingin' A's?
Why'd you even balk at that one? You know that.
Yeah, it's one of those where I know so many A's teams that it was like, I'm pretty sure it was the Swingin' A's, but you always have that moment of self-doubt in the moment.
Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide have won at least 10 games each campaign and won 6 national championships since Saban's first year as head coach. How many consecutive years has Bama notched at least 10 wins?
In Alabama's history?
Bama with Nick Saban at the helm.
Yeah, so he left LSU for the Dolphins that one year, which I believe was 2008. So 2009 to 22. So what is that? 12, 13 years?
Wow. Somehow you were right, wrong, and then right and wrong again?
Did I just do my math wrong?
So he started there.
So he got there in 2008 then?
Yeah, it's 14 consecutive years.
Yeah, dang it. Should have thought about that.
I'd give it to you, but I'm not.
Yeah, it's like a possession arrow in college basketball. Every once in a while, you got to lean it over one way. The other times, you got to lean it the other.
Yeah, I'm in full control of this, and I call the shots. And I said, hell no. I Matumbo'd that one.
I accept.
Good. Number 3. From 1956 through 1969, the Boston Celtics won 8 straight NBA titles and 11 of 13 over that span. Who is the Naismith Basketball Hall of Famer who played for the team, then became a head coach in 1966 and led the Celtics to 2 more titles in his 3 years at the helm?
Was that Jerry West?
With the Celtics?
Oh, wait, was it Larry Bird? Did he really? This is throwing me way back.
Well, actually, the answer I was looking for is Bill Russell. He was player, and then he became the head coach.
That's right. I forgot he was a head coach. Okay.
For a very short stint. Well, a couple seasons. Nice try. Number 4. From 1963 to 1975, the UCLA Bruins basketball team won 10 of 12 national titles, including 7 in a row. Who was the legendary head coach who led the team through this dynasty?
John Wooden.
Yeah. And I knew you knew because we read the book. Number 5. With 8 playoff appearances from 1972 to 1979, and that led to 4 Super Bowl victories, the dominant NFL team earned an appropriate moniker that represented the strength of the team and what its home city is known to produce. What's the team and what's the nickname?
Pittsburgh Steelers as the Steel Curtain.
Uh-huh. We've done like one dynasty at a time here. How about 2 concurrent ones?
Okay.
Yeah. 2 concurrent dynasties in the same sport at the same time. It is possible. You're led by a bird and a little bit magic on the other side. The rivalry between these 2 NBA teams defined basketball in the 1980s and made it popular today. What teams were they?
Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, too easy for you. Number 7. The San Francisco 49ers of the 1980s won 6 NFC... I was just waiting for it. The Niners of the 1980s won 6 NFC West titles and 3 Super Bowls en route to being one of the NFL's best dynasties. It started with the arrival of what head coach and quarterback duo in 1979?
Bill Walsh and Joe Montana, who was drafted in the 3rd round from Notre Dame. And then they only won the Super Bowl in 81, 84, 89, 90, and then 94/95.
Okay. Number 8. Like the 3 sides of the triangle offense, who were the 3 key cogs, 2 players and head coach, that led the Los Angeles Lakers to 3 straight NBA titles from 2000 to 2002?
Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, and Phil Jackson.
That's right. While the Lakers had the high-profile stars, this other Western Conference foe had a dynasty highlighted by precise play and defensive dominance. Which team accumulated 22 straight playoff appearances and 5 NBA championships from 1997 to 2019?
Oh, the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah. And while the Oakland A's had their run in the early 1970s, this National League team was even more dominant. It's known as the Big Red Machine, and it included Pete Rose, Johnny Bench, and Joe Morgan in the offense. That was just... let's just say it. It was stupid good, right? They averaged over how many wins per season during that decade?
Oh. So I'm going to say, and the average, that was still with one, so 90?
Your answer is 90? It's actually
Probably
even more than that.
Yeah, no, but that was also still in 154. That's crazier. So was it like, was it 100?
98. 98
Wow.
wins per season.
I was debating between saying like 90 or 95, but the fact that it was still a 154 season, I was like, no.
No, yeah.
Wow, that is incredible.
You're at 25 points. You're going into your 4th quarter. You got 10 questions left. Or I should say 10 opportunities at points left. You think you can hit 30 just because?
Heck yeah.
All right.
For Curry.
There you go. Thank you. Record-setting performances. Number 1. Who was the first quarterback to throw for 5,000 yards in a season, notching an NFL record 5,084 passing yards? Both marks that went untouched for 27 years.
Dan Marino.
Yep. There you go. Number 2. He was one of the best pitchers in the Negro Leagues. He holds both the record for being the oldest player to make an MLB debut at 42 years old and the oldest player to play at the age of 59. He started for the Kansas City A's and gave up just 1 hit across 3 scoreless innings. Which Cooperstown enshrinee am I describing? Yes.
I am stumped. Yeah. It's not Jackie Robinson.
No, he was not a pitcher. The answer, sir, is Satchel Paige.
I knew he played into his, or he did something in his mid or late 40s. I didn't realize he came back at 59. Oh, I never would have gotten that.
And number 3. While his NBA record 100-point performance is considered one of the best achievements in sports, Wilt Chamberlain also owns the record for minutes played per game. How many minutes did the center average in the 1961-62 season?
I'm pretty sure 48. Didn't he play every minute that year?
You know what? I'll give it to you, but you're still just a little off. He actually averaged 48 and a half minutes.
Oh, because of overtimes?
Yep.
But yeah, he played every minute. I recall that.
Actually, well, okay, yes, he did, but I actually looked into it. There was one game he didn't finish the last minute or 2 minutes, but then you factor in the extra overtime, then it brings it over 48-minute average. Number 4, likely baseball's most unbreakable record. Which Hall of Fame outfielder owns the 56-game hitting streak?
Tony Gwynn. Oh, no, wait.
Wow, self-doubt immediately. He said with confidence and pulled it right back. You're saying Tony Gwynn? And that's wrong.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Was it Ty Cobb? It was someone much older now that I can't remember.
DiMaggio.
Oh, DiMaggio. Okay.
Yeah.
It would have taken me a couple more to get to DiMaggio. A little bit before my time. A little bit.
You said you're old.
That is still factual.
Okay, like I said in the intro, you said you're going to do baseball, basketball, and football. I'm sorry, I'm going to throw a hockey one at you. His record for points scored in the NHL remains over 900 above the next hockey great. Who is hockey's all-time points leader?
Wayne Gretzky?
Yeah.
I can get some of the very high pieces, like some things about Mario Lemieux, some of the different teams, but yeah, that's it's risky me dipping it, standing on the ice.
Yeah, it probably looks just like me standing on the ice, meaning on my ass. Yeah. No, for me it's just hanging onto the board the entire time. Then I don't fall. Name the football great who played in 4 different decades, 340 games over 26 seasons, and retired at the age of 48. He's still the oldest to play the game. Who is it?
Is that George Blanda?
What happened to that confidence, dude?
I always forget his name correct. Like, George Blanda, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, sir, George Blanda. And according to my count here, you need one more in the last 3 questions to hit that mark of 30.
In honor of Steph Curry, let's do it.
Which legendary NFL quarterback owns the record for consecutive games played with 297 between 1992 and 2010, and owns the record for the most passes intercepted?
Brett Favre.
Splash. You're at 30. All right, let's finish it up then. I'll give you the last 2. A baseball player could swipe 70 bases per year over 20 seasons and still not touch this one. Who owns the record of 1,406 steals in his career?
Ricky Henderson, baby.
Yep. 70 bases over 20 seasons, you still don't touch them. Like, how stupid is that?
Yeah, that's so nuts. And, like, when Billy Hamilton was coming out, everyone was like, the only chance to infringe on Ricky Henderson's career.
But Ricky knew how to get on base.
He could never get on base.
Yep. Last one. Cy Young played in an era of baseball when he would pitch every other day and go the distance in almost every game. How many complete games did the Hall of Fame pitcher amass?
Oh, gosh. How many complete games?
Yes.
Probably... I remember seeing this record before, and it's stupid high.
You're correct there.
Like 180?
749 complete games.
Unless MLB, cuts the number of innings in games, that's never coming close to being touched.
And yet, his arm stayed attached to his body somehow. Sean, you're done, and you set a new record. Congratulations. You are not the champion just yet. I'm going to set it up with you and Tommy, but Tommy scored 25. He had his Barry Bonds number. You wanted to hit Steph Curry. You hit 30. You're actually 31. You guys will square off, and I got a little prize for you guys at the end. But this is your time, man. You got anything you want to shout out, tell people what you're doing, or I don't know, you just want to say hi?
Forward to the next round. I'm coming for you, Tommy. I'm coming. I'm going to be a Dodger fan versus a Giant fan showdown. And I expect the odds to be stacked against me as if it was Joe Buck calling a game. Oh. And other than that, I'll just be restudying some material. I wish I could get reruns of Stump the Schwab on just so that could be rekindling everything that's up there. I used to watch that for fun back in the when ESPN was good days. But, it's definitely enjoyable. Thank you for including me. Definitely a lot of fun and just kind of great to recollect on some of these things. And then, of course, I'm going to toss and turn not getting that Bill Russell one. But I definitely forgot that he coached. So that one, DiMaggio, but yeah, that one's been so long, and I just always am like, no one's getting that.